All right. All right. We are live Friday night. Well, it's actually Friday early evening for us here out on the West Coast here. Almost exactly 4 o'clock, 19 minutes till the top of the hour. Yeah, college football Friday night. We got Columbia versus Princeton, the battle of the Ivy League. We got obviously the big game of the night is the Pac-12 contest. We have the Utah, number 10, Utah Utes taking on the Oregon Beavers in Corvallis tonight. The battle of the Pac-12, or the future teams that are going to stay in the Pac-12 or go to the Big 12 or ACC or wherever they're going to go. Whatever the remaining Pac-12 teams are going to go, and obviously we know where UCLA and USC are going. They're going to the Big 10. So I'd say another big game tonight. Louisville versus NC State. Like I said, I'm gonna put up the logos. Briefly talk about the games. We're gonna do like we did yesterday. Try to get some live sneak peeks of the game here. Break it down a little bit. Talk about some college sports. Talk about some of the matchups that are coming up tomorrow. We got some great ones. Obviously, we have there's other sports too. Obviously, we have WNBA playoffs right now, semifinals here. The Aces can basically close out the series and go back to the championship where the Las Vegas Aces, these girls have won the title last year. They beat the Chicago Sky last year. They're defending champs. They want a piece of the New York Liberty. I can guarantee you that. They wouldn't care if they got Connecticut Sun, but I know in my heart of heart the ladies of the Aces want to see the Liberty, and that's where the WNBA, to me that's going to make box office fireworks for their playoffs and their championship game. Would be to have the New York Liberty and the Las Vegas Aces be the championship game. I mean, we all know sports is not, not determined by the outcome by the players. It is also determined by, a lot of people. A lot of people that don't, never played sports in their life, and now they're controlling sports. Let's just say that. But that's just one man's conspiracy theory. People want to say that's a conspiracy theory or that's too far-fetched. When the games are rigged, okay? It's just like when Julius Caesar used to have the Roman Colosseum and they used to put people in there versus the lions and all that type of beasts and everything else. They were stacking the odds and knowing that the fans love to see bloodshed and everything else, and that's quite what we're into now. People want to see people get their heads knocked in. Why do people love MMA so much? Why do people love boxing? Boxing starting to come back a little bit here. Why do people love to watch football when guys get crushed and hit and knocked out? The physical sport. Rugby, hockey. I mean, but they're trying to make these sports. Oh well, we don't want these guys to get head injuries, and we don't want. But yet you want to pay these guys, 200, 300, mil a year to go out there and throw a pigskin and do whatever else when they haven't done nothing to our society and help anything. Let's just be honest with you, I mean, it's like watching tonight. It's like watching Columbia versus Princeton. A lot of these guys that are playing on Princeton and Columbia are not going to be playing football on Sunday. They're going to be your lawyers, your doctors, any other type of, you don't go to college because you're trying to be in the NFL. I mean, that's the dream that they try to sell everybody. Just like a dream of being a rapper and a musician. Yeah, everybody can do it, but not everybody's a great superstar, and not everybody can make billions and billions of dollars, because some people aren't marketable, and some people won't play the game. Okay, they got to get you to buy into the game. But see, I'm here. I'm ranting, but it's a proven rant. It's proven facts that everything that we know and we like is somehow fucked with, manipulated into a certain degree of element to do as we do. All right, But everybody did not come here to just sit here and watch me just sit here and talk. They came here to say, what are we taking here today here? Columbia and Princeton here. Columbia and Princeton here. I would love to take, Columbia. Interesting fact about Columbia is they used to have a logo that looks similar to the Detroit Lions. So I am going to go with the over 40 here in this game here. I feel like there's going to be some points here. I feel like both these teams could put up some points here. And I like that. So let's put that down as our first take here is Columbia and Princeton game here. All right, the next game we have NC State versus Louisville here. All right, so let's just show, these are just the games that are going on tonight here. We got Louisville and NC State. I mean, Louisville is really good here. And NC State, last week NC State they pulled it out against a tough competition on the road against Virginia. Now they get to come home and play Louisville, which is it's gonna be tough for them here. Louisville Cardinal, they're a tough bunch of football players this season. I wouldn't say they have like a crazy lockdown team, but they have a team that will go out there and play and can beat you on any given Friday or Saturday, we should say. So I think I'm going to take NC State at home on the money line here. Plus 150 here with them. I'm going to go with Utah on the road here. Plus 155 on the money line here against Oregon State here. I think they've been very, very battle tested here. And then we got, then we have to think about this here. We have Cincinnati, BYU game. Very interesting here, to say the least here. BYU -1 at home. Cincinnati, we're looking at 49.5 here. You know what? I'm gonna take BYU at home -1. Give me BYU minus the 1 here. I like that here. So therefore we only our 4 picks here. We have the over 40 here in Columbia. We have BYU minus the 1. We have NC State money line. We have Utah money line here. Well, you know what? We're going to go ballsy here with that Columbia here. We're going to go ballsy with Columbia here. I think ultimately here, we take a chance here with this Columbia team. I was thinking about it. It's plus 205 here. Let's take that here instead here. I know Princeton's a formidable team, though. I mean, don't get it twisted here. Princeton Tigers can play. Both these teams are 1-1 on the season here, so we got that going there. So with that being going on here, we're up to 4 picks here. All right, so we're up to 4 picks here. We have Columbia on the money line now. We have BYU to win by a point. We have NC State money line. We have Utah money line here. We also have one more game here. We have Louisiana Tech versus UTEP here. I'm gonna go UTEP. Give me UTEP at home. Give me UTEP at home against Louisiana Tech here. Because I feel like, Like, why not here? We got 5 picks. We got our 5 picks, and it gets us at 69 here. So, unless we wanted to throw in, maybe we throw in a. Maybe we throw a WNBA out here. We throw the WNBA semifinals out here tonight here between the New York Liberty and the Suns here. I feel like it's going to be a game here. It's going to be a game. And series is tied 1 apiece here. And we have 158 points here. Or we take the under 174 here, and the wings and the aces here. I mean, that's interesting. That's an interesting, maybe Connecticut, maybe the Connecticut Sun, maybe they only lose by, or maybe this game goes over here. But I think I'm going to take the Liberty. Let's go with the Liberty here on the point spread here. We'll take them minus 3.5 here. Let's say that we'll throw the Liberty in there with our, and that makes 6 picks there. All right. We threw in a baseball pick yesterday, and that did not work out so well for us here. So, all right. All right, because we have to get our bets in here before, the games are considering. And then alright. Alrighty. Got my trusty dusty phone here. Alright, hold on, let me get this Yahoo fantasy thing here. My last one for the baseball here. So we're gonna, we got our lineup here. Yep. All right. So let's see what we got for pitchers here tonight. Here we got the Brandon Wuha. Got you all in check here. Oh, I got this Allen Wynn guy here. Let's pick him because I picked him up here. Pitcher for the Braves here tonight, and maybe we take somebody. Like, shit, let's take Tyler Blatch here. Catcher here. Give me Austin Wells here. Give me Austin Wells for the Yankees here. First base. Get the Yandy guy over here. Second baseman here. Take this guy from the A's. He's really trustworthy here. And Let's take this Curtis Mead guy here. I don't know. I'm just picking at random dudes at this point here. Let's take Ellie De La Cruz. And we made Corbin Carroll. Aaron Judge, and then we take somebody. My man Jordan Walker here. Alright, submitting our lineup here. We had 7 minutes to go here. Obviously. For the fantasy implications here. Alright. We gotta pick. Oh. Yep. So yeah, we couldn't pick. They're probably gonna get killed here, but yeah, what is the? Purdue playing a little bit better here. Yeah, Georgia should be able to handle the business here. Texas Tech here. Guess I'm one of the only believers that these guys are gonna. Georgia Southern here. We got their asses kicked, so I think they're gonna wake up a little bit here. South Carolina, I think, gives Tennessee a better game than they think here. Yeah, same thing. Mississippi State, they seem to be a pretty formidable. LSU here. Let's say LSU gets 20 here. The Rebels get 27. Alright, then we have the Utes against the Beavers here. Let's say Utah scores 31. The Beavers will score 24. Save our picks here. Alright, our picks have been saved here. Alright, we didn't get into the NC State and Louisville, but you know, everybody knows exactly what we want here and how we want it. So alright, so let me write down my bet here that I took. We're gonna write our sports parlay down, and then we're gonna wait a few minutes, and then we're gonna see one of these games here, get some early action here, either between Columbia and Princeton or Louisville and NC State here. So 9:29 here. We're almost. Sunday will be the first day of October, so you know, we're pretty happy about that here. 6 leg here, Bovado there. Alright, so we have Columbia Lions here. We had them on the money line. Plus 205. We changed it here. We thought we changed it up on them. And we have NC State here. Money line as well. Plus 150 here. Kind of going underdog night here. A little bit of underdogs here. We got Utah here. Utah on the money line as well here. Plus 155 here. We got BYU minus the 1 on the spread here. Then we took UTEP here. We took UTEP money line here. And that is minus 110. And then last but not least, we took the New York Liberty here. New York Liberty minus 3.5 on the spread here. And that is minus 120 here. So we bet $1 here. We will cash out at $128.92 here. Alright, so let's see. Good luck to us here tonight here. Good luck to us tonight here. Hopefully we can have a successful parlay. Yesterday we didn't because of Green Bay. Fucking Green Bay. And then also taking the under in the Rockies and Dodgers. We should have just straight up took the Rockies because they didn't pounded the motherfucking Dodgers. But like we always do about this time, we're going to build the hype here. Play some music. We're going to get high here. We just made our bets in here. We want to get, so if anybody wants to come in and hang out and just chill with your boy, talk some sports, if you got a college team, holler at me, say what's up, If you don't, it's okay too, like I said, we're okay with that here. Alright, so we're going to get this football. Alright, so we got a football underway now here. We got Columbia and Princeton underway right now. 0-0, 14:46 to go here. That game is underway here. And, well, NC State. So the only two games we got on right now is Louisville and NC State. So we're going to try and, like I said, we're going to try and get you that, get you the live looking like we always do here. We always get the live look in here because that's what we do. We get the live look-ins here, and but yeah, this is college football. College football on a Friday night here, so we got to build the hype. Oh shit, Las Vegas Knights 25 free spins. Let's go. Hey. We got ourselves some free spins we got to do here. $25 free spins have been rewarded to your account. Enjoy these spins in the slot game. Super Golden Dragon Inferno. Okay. Alright. So we're going to try and see our luck here. We're going to try and see our luck here. See if we can possibly get some win some money here and some free spins here. So, Like I said, I mean, should we get the music going? Should we get the music pump in here? I think we should. All right, we'll put that song on here and we'll put this song on. All right, let's get some music going here. Ty Dolla $ign, Chris Breezy. Let's get the motion. Friday night calls under the night, under the lights. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
Something takes only when we dancing. Bodies violence caught up in the wind. Sometimes it's like playing around with magic. Let it take you all the way. Come from on high, won't let me go. Stop feeling so right. It's taking control. That's when I get my motion. That's when I get my motion. Our bodies in the moment. That's when I get my motion. 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 Our bodies in the moment. That's when I get my motion. That's when I get my motion. That's when I get my starting me up with a touch. Taking over me and I can't get enough. Love that energy you bring, girl, who's your plug? Give you what you need, let me be your teacher. Oh, I'm trying to take you high. Now don't it feel so right? It's in need of it. And just when you think I'm drowning in the wave, that's when I get my motion. That's when I get my motion. You get it, baby. My body's in the moment. That's when I get my motion. 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 Our bodies in the moment. That's when I get my motion. Yeah, that's when I get my motion. That's when I get my motion.
Trying to get my motion here. Get the twerk.
Thoroughbred, soft skin, pussy just right. Yeah. Thoroughbred, skin just right. Thoroughbred, skin just right. Yeah. Twerk that ass. Come on, twerk that ass. Come on, twerk that ass. Move that ass left to right, go work that ass. Twerk that ass. Come on, twerk that ass. Come on, twerk that ass. Move that ass left to right, go work that ass.
What you doing, girl, with all that? Up and down, man, that booty real fast. Round and round, I like the way you move that. Man, I wanna screw that. Knock that coochie out the park, hit it like a ball back. Fall back and squeeze on that piece, just squirt to you. Must be a stripper, a new member of the twerk team. Bouncing that thing in them jeans, got it jerking. Busting out the scene in them jeans, now it's working. Make that thing clap, G-string loose, painting. Down south girls love to do the freaky dancing. Country cone, red, fed, never scared. Open legs, lady in the streets, but a real freak in the bed.
Twerk that ass. Come on, twerk that ass. Come on, twerk that ass. Move that ass left to right, go work that ass. Twerk that ass. Come on, twerk that ass. Come on, twerk that ass. Move that ass left to right, go work that ass.
There's a girl in the strip club trying to play hard to get. I'm just trying to throw some money, stun a little bit. Like the way she twerk that ass with the big old titties. Red bone girl named yeah, that's the big. Bounce, clap, make this girl sexy. I want you to take me to the back and
much
give me
here.
some back, yeah. We can leave the club, you can twerk it in my Chevy. Her booty so big, I have to keep it steady. But I ain't tryna save no gal, she a freak, slutty kind of thing. You and me at a freak meet. Anything she wears, she always show a butt. She put a tattoo on her ass and touch me.
Twerk, 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 twerk that ass. Come on, twerk, 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 twerk that ass. Come on, twerk, 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 twerk that ass.
Move that ass left to right, go work that ass.
Twerk, 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 twerk that ass. Come on, twerk, 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 twerk that ass. Come on, twerk, 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 twerk that ass.
Move that ass left to right, go work that ass. Your hair done nails, booty like rhinoceros. Good snapping daily, tighter than some ice cream. Working with the girls, niggas looking 'cause they like. That girl must be a virgin, no, she just came out of diet. Walk a suit as I stuck it in. Coochie juice dribbling, in and out, the rubber started slippery. Ain't having no ginger in it's bad. I wanna leave it in. That good make you go all night and go to sleep and leave it in. Big booty hood frame, shorty got that good brain. Every time we hooking up, me and shorty do the thing. Came in the club, snapping pictures with a sexy pose, showing out, twerking. She ain't worried about them other hoes.
Twerk, 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 twerk that ass. Come on, twerk, 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 twerk that ass. Come on, twerk, 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 twerk that ass.
Move that ass left to right, go work that ass.
Twerk, 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 twerk that ass. Come on, twerk, 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 twerk that ass. Come on, twerk, 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 twerk that ass.
Move that ass left to right, go work that ass.
Twerk, 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 twerk that ass. Come on, twerk, 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 twerk that ass. Come on, twerk, 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 twerk that ass.
All right, so far we got Colombia's losing. He's trailing now 3-0 here. Colombia is trailing 3-0. We got Louisville versus NC State here, 0-0. That's all we really have right now as far as the scoring. The scoring's concerned here, 0-0 there. Obviously, we have Princeton has scored 3 points here, obviously. So that doesn't bode well for our bet here. Like I said, we have Columbia winning it outright here. So David London here, man. I appreciate you, man, coming in here, man. Hopefully you're having a great Friday night. Hopefully you enjoy college football, and if you don't, hopefully you just come in here checking out, see what's going down over here. See, we got the music in here. See, we have our music DJ thing here. I'm telling you here. So 3-0 so far. Gonna keep the little update thing here, like I said, till we get a actual so we get some sort of, we watch a little bit of the highlights or the live game here. What I try to do here, I know it's probably violations or whatever, but that's what I try to do. I'm a sports person. I grew up loving sports. I'm not a fucking sports algorithm person. I love watching sports. Just basically watching the guys, watching this, just seeing the eye test. You know what I mean? I hate to say it, and then you got Mark Cuban, who opened his mouth up and said that it ain't the fans that are pissed off about load management, it's the people gambling money. No, it's people like you, Mark Cuban, who think that your shit don't stink. And yes, he does take care of his players, yeah, but big fucking deal. We have we have Walmarts that don't even take care of their people. Okay? I'm just using Walmart as a fucking example. Walmart's in every fucking country and every goddamn piece of the planet and other part of the world. But do they take care of their fucking employees? Fuck no, they don't. Same thing with the NFL. Same thing with movie stars. Same thing with musicians. All these other people. You want to put your hands and think these people got your best interest and think that they're your pals and your friends and shit like that. These people don't care. These people look at you like you're a fucking parasite. Like you don't exist in their world. And if they had their way, they'd eradicate you if they could. Laws permitting. But they get away with doing it behind the scenes and everything else too. But everybody doesn't want to come to hear that on a sports channel, nor does anybody want to come and have a conversation. Everyone wants to sit here and have their fucking opinions, but won't admit when they're wrong, or hey, I might not be right, but I need other people, because that's the way it's always gonna be. You can't do everything lottie-dottie by yourself. And see, I am over here ranting and raving. And see, we got, like I said, I got Columbia and the Princeton game up here. We could we'll change the logos here a bit here. Let's get the. Let's put no, not that one. And NC State here. Let's put that one up here. We've kind of had the all right, there we are. We have Louisville versus NC State. We put that up there. Here is the only two games going on right now. So we got 3-0 in Princeton here. Let's get an update here. Let's flip it over here. There's an update here on the other game in the college game here. We have still 0-0 between Louisville and NC State. 0-0 here. Obviously live betting odds here that are considered here that I have on the screen. But yeah, it's going to be a great day of college football here. If you guys love, I don't know, many people don't really like college football. I have a passion for college football. And it's, obviously, and there's high school football games going on here tonight. Some really good high school teams with high school players that end up going to these colleges and end up going to be big names, and that's what you have to do. You have to do your own research, your own homework. You have to find these stories and these kids to where you can talk about them, and there's so much that could be brought to life as far as men and women's sports, but nobody wants to do that. Everyone wants to sit here and work for ESPN or do this or that. They don't want to do the hard work like Pat McAfee did. Get his own podcast and having to do your own shit and have, and that's what we need to get back to here. In my opinion, is we need to have ownership of our own crap. I mean, there's musicians that the greatest musicians of all times don't even have rights to their music anymore. That was their music, it was their creation, but yet they don't have. Their families don't have control of their music or their catalogs and their libraries and stuff like that, so they can act. But again, it's people using people and thinking that they have your best interest when they don't have your fucking best interest. But that's just people spurring around and all that type of crap. But woo. Nice old good hit right there. Woo. Like I said, we're just, waiting till I can wait and see if we get to see any action here. Like I said, I'm not watching these games live. Just try to put a little bit of live action. And, hopefully we get to see some of this Louisville and NC State game, which I think is going to be a pretty good game. Like I said, Louisville underestimated. Obviously, Lamar Jackson went to Louisville. Obviously, this year, Louisville's team's a little bit better than they were last season. NC State, too, as well. I mean, NC State last season is kind of, disappointing a little bit. but I feel like this season they've kind of bounced back a little bit, and they've only lost one game, so they're playing at home tonight. So some home recipe. Hopefully, will equivocate to a victory. And yes, I said equivocate. Using big words because some people don't know how to use their words nowadays. They only use certain terms and certain words, and only seem to only have a vocabulary level of a not a very good vocabulary level. Let's just put it that way. We got to be nice because if we're not nice and we get up on here and we talk our talk, people get offended and then we can get canceled. It's part of the new cancel culture that we got running around here. Cancel culture. And everybody's fucking feelings get hurt, and all of a sudden, it's a whole fucking problem. When growing up as a kid, I was always told, fucking you gotta have tough skin, and no, who cares what people say about you? But apparently nowadays, whole different ball game. And that's like I said. I try to get on and talk sports. Nobody wants to do that. I sit up here, I rant, rave, talk about life. Nobody wants to do that. I mean, what am I supposed to do? What more do you want me to do? I can't beg people. I can't drag people in here. I can't forcefully do that. And people are like, well, you should do this. Well, you should do that. Well, even if I do this and I do that, people are still not going to come because I'm not cool. I'm not one of the hipsters. I'm not somebody that, if I had some old ass fucking, veteran football player or somebody else and everything, and had a bunch of those type of people, of course my podcast would probably be a hell of a lot better. But what does that speak to my volumes about what I want to do about, and I want to talk about sports. I'm not. It's not me doing on the value. It's me basically getting clout off of somebody else. But see, that's the whole thing too. Is they talk about, oh, you people are clout chasing, but yet you don't respect people that aren't clout chasing and trying to do their own independent shit. But it is what it is. Catch 22, 24, whatever. Well, like I said, we got 0-0 so far here in this Louisville NC State game here. 7:15 to go here. Obviously now the spread and the lines are closed. Well, we're back up here. And let's check in on this Columbia and Princeton. Still 3-0 Princeton here. Princeton obviously like at home truly dominates, but like I said, I'm not worried about that here. I feel like both teams can play well here, and I feel like if it stays 3-3 for a little while, I feel like that's just and kind of the reason why thankfully I kind of changed away from the over under here. So all right, plus 1 point here. I mean, I don't know. They were kind of the big time underdogs here in NC State. Now there's minus 105, so it usually tells you the numbers are moving and the score is moving or it's getting close to a score. That's what I try to do too. I try to break down to people what betting aspects mean. What does it mean by when you're taking the spread? What does it mean? What does it mean if you take the plus one more than the minus one? Well, the minus one is usually generally your favorite. The plus is generally the underdog. And see, right now we have minus 130 on the money line for Louisville, and you have even, which is plus 100. Anytime you see the term even anytime you go to a gambling spot on money line, that just means plus 100. And then you have the over/under 49.5 here. So obviously they want you to go over the 49 to minus 110, or you could take the under, but it's only the odds are minus 120, which isn't bad. Honestly, minus 110, minus 115, minus 120, they're not very bad. As long as if you could pair it up with something pretty decent with a plus 2 or something like that. But that's what I'm saying. I can help people because I was once still am a novice gambler. I just say I only bet $1, but then people want to call me a degenerate. That's fine. You can call me a degenerate. I gamble. I don't gamble every day, especially now. I like to save it for football, and until NBA comes back, then, I try to bet almost every day with NBA because I love NBA. But, as far as when I don't, not so much sold upon the baseball playoffs. I mean, maybe when the baseball gets to playoffs, I mean, you got a little bit better matchups here. I just don't, it's the uncertainty of what might happen in these games. But speaking of baseball, we'll run it down here. Let's check it out here. We'll get a live look in here on baseball here. We have the bottom of the third here, the Pirates. The Pirates and Marlins are 0-0. We have the Guardians up 6-2 in the top of the third. We have no score between Baltimore and the Red Sox in the bottom of the second. Top of the second, no score between the Rays and the Blue Jays. Bottom of the first, the Atlanta Braves are up to bat, going up against the Nationals at home. Obviously, those games these are the only games that are underway at the moment. So, all right, so let's go back to football here. We're going to go back to our football here, as we always like to do here, Louisville. So, all right, we're going to end of the first quarter here. End of the first quarter, looks like Princeton is taking a commanding lead 3-0 here. No score between Louisville and NC State. So far the unders are holding serve. If you're looking as far as the over-under here, it looks like the unders are taking serve. This was 40. It was over 40. Now it's at 38. This was at 50. Now it's 48.5. I mean, it always fluctuates. But yeah, so therefore these are the only two games on right now. So we'll keep this up here to show all you at home out there. David London. Yeah, I do live in California. Dave. I love California, but I'd say, it used to be a great state, but it's kind of gone to the shit side, if you know what I mean. I mean, I know it's just not just California, but I mean, I love California. I've always have a special place for it, but the people in charge of the state haven't done a good job. Let's just put it that way, in a nice way. But I love the sports in California. Really good place for sports, especially if you like to play football, basketball, baseball, soccer. Lot of good things, man. Yeah, but I do live in California, and I do root for the Fresno State Bulldogs. I've gone to Cal Berkeley and seen. I've been there in a long time. Sac State. I'd like to make it up to Sac State this year. They were undefeated, but they lost to Idaho this past weekend. But I was in the Army, so I root for Army most of the time as well. I didn't go to the academy. I didn't go to the University of the Army. I went to the actual Army. The fucking real boots on the ground Army. People want to know my life. My life story. People can go actually Google that shit, look that shit up. I've been in a fucking war before 9/11. But I ain't no fucking war hero, and nor do I want to be trotted out there as one. Because I don't believe that. I didn't do any bad shit, but I don't believe that, I'm some fucking hero and that we made the world a better place. Yeah. It's just like athletes, These athletes, some of them are really good people. A lot of them are just, they're not. I hate to say it, And, look at college. College has been making money. All of a sudden now the NIL deal kicks in and helps these college athletes actually finally make money after these universities have been making billions of dollars and millions of dollars off their backs of these college players. So, I mean, you could take it with a grain of salt where you may, but these people, everybody gets used in this world, in this life. If somebody finds that you're their means to their ends to help you, whatever out, they will use you to do that. So Dave London here, London. So hopefully, I don't know if you live in Cali too, or if you do live somewhere else, man, and you like sports, just let me know. We can have a conversation. I like having a conversation with people, and I don't mind people asking questions. I don't get, And even if you want to be a troll, you want to throw troll questions and everything else like that, that's cool too. Yeah, I already made my bet so far. So far, it's okay. You know, Columbia. Columbia is the only team that's losing for me right now. But they're only down 3-0, so it's not like they're getting beat like the Packers did for me last night. Yeah, I'm making a vow right now. All right, Dave. I need you to hold me accountable, Dave. All right. That I'm not going to be picking the Green Bay Packers the rest of the fucking season. I will not be picking the Green Bay Packers. I'll be fading the Green Bay Packers. Even if they play the fucking Bears. I don't know. I'll put the fucking over under. I'm not taking the Green Bay Packers. They have fucked me twice this season. Once last night, and then once when I could have won the outright parlay straight up. But I bet the Green Bay Packers twice money line, and that has came back and kicked me in the fucking balls. And so I will not do that again. And if you're a Green Bay Packers fan, I'm sorry for you. Your team right now, I don't know. You need to fire your offensive coordinator, or I don't know. You definitely didn't look good last night. Definitely didn't look. I mean, and if you're not a believer in the Detroit Lions right now, I don't know what to fucking tell you, because the Detroit Lions are for real. They're playing offense. They're playing defense. Their offensive line is healthy. They're getting a push. David Montgomery's just fucking running the ball down people's throats. Goff is throwing the ball down the field, getting it out, getting it quick. Their defense is making plays. Young guys, and even many of them are not household names, but I don't know what to tell you. I certainly don't know what to tell people, because if you're not a believer and a buyer in the Detroit Lions, I don't know. I like to call them the Motor City Hellcat SRT 2s, you know, like the song with Sexy Red and Lil Durk. But you know how that goes. You know how that goes out here. But I appreciate you, David. I appreciate you out here, man. I appreciate you, dude, a lot. You know, more than you know. Like I tell people, as long as people come in here, I'm not asking nobody to give me money. I'm not asking you to whatever. I love to talk sports. I don't have to get paid. I don't have to work for ESPN. I love talking sports. I want to have conversations, and I want to hear what other people's, where other people's opinions are. How do we get to our opinions here? How do we get to our, conclusions, whether they're right or wrong? I like to just know how people get to there and what their thought process is, and going into a bet, going into a side, backing a team, thinking this and that. So, that's kind of what I do, right or wrong or indifferent. Like I said, even it's just, I personally I feel like you have to, you have to stand on something. But yeah, so looks like we've still got no score in that NC State game here. We got 3:36 still left. No score in NC State Louisville. We got 13 minutes in the second quarter here. There's still still 3-0 here. So obviously, I don't know, unless now it's plus 9.5 here for Columbia. So it looks like Princeton might have scored a touchdown here. I might be jinxing it here, but it kind of looks like it from where this number has moved here to minus 9.5 here. I mean, a team wouldn't just go to 9.5 if they did not score here. So it's 35. Over under is 35 now. See, now you got. So we're no score here. I still feel comfortable here, even though I still feel like, but see, there's no touchdown here. So as long as, to me, if Princeton, if Columbia can hold them to a field goal and Columbia possibly gets a touchdown and ends this half on a 7-6, that's a win for them. But if they can't put no points on the board here, that's going to be tough for them. That's what happens. But in college, I feel like there's plenty of time in college to come back. Unless your team's just really bad and you're just down like 35-0 or something like that, or you're that bad. That's the only way I see you. Just, hey, it's over. Your team's down 35-0 or something like that, where it's just horrendous and there's no coming back. But I appreciate you. All right. Sorry. Had to had a message. Message. All right. Let's see. Let's see if we can get a let's see if we can, let's see if we can get some action here, maybe watch some action going on here. Maybe the college games, or maybe we get some WNBA here. I know I put college football up on here, but hey, we can watch some WNBA too, hey. Cause ladies is players too, all right. Women as players too, they got skills too, can't be can't be hating on them. All right, so we got we're gonna have the NC State game on here. Let's put the NC State game on here. It seems to be the closest game here. It doesn't look like we have any type of coverage of the Columbia and Princeton game here, so we'll be able to do this here as soon as we can.
One high safety.
Yep, talking about one high safety. It looks like Louisville's got the ball here. Oh, and a big sack by NC State's defense here. I mean, looked like Louisville was driving out there, but a big time sack by NC State, the Wolfpack defense out here. We got ACC under the lights here tonight. Here, that's what we're talking about here. Yeah, get ACC under the lights here. Let's see here. Let's see if I can get there we go. All right, there we go. All right, well, looks like I got a flag here, so we're gonna see a little bit of the end of this first quarter. We'll see into this, obviously into this. Obviously, we'll get to see in this second quarter here how these teams fare out. Obviously, NC State. Oh, well, NC State was. Oh, so NC State had the ball there. So they were driving. NC State was. I'm sorry. My apologies. I thought NC State was in the all whites at home here. Obviously, it's Louisville here, so Louisville will be getting the ball here. So interesting. Like I said, interesting game here so far in the ACC. They're playing it in Tobacco Road here. Out there in North Carolina State. Not nowhere near Chapel Hill. So obviously, But like I said, Louisville and NC State, both these teams definitely known for their college basketball, for sure. You got Clemson, Syracuse, early game. You got Florida taking on Kentucky. I mean, got some good matchups, starting off the early morning. So like I said, tonight I'll be when I'm DJing here, I'll be having my thing going here. So I mean, we might be having one of these games, probably maybe the Pac-10, maybe the BYU Cincinnati game might be going on. So, obviously tomorrow we're trying to get up on here and talk, main slate college football here as far as the games we like, And I'm looking for teams that have not won a game so far and have a great opportunity. This is what I'm looking for this weekend as far as betting goes. And just kind of let you in my betting insight here. I bet big colleges, but I also like to bet the smaller colleges as well. Like people don't like to bet on, but yeah, I like definitely James Madison's been their Sun Belt team here. Definitely like to bet with them here. Liberty as well. Like I said, Sac State is another small school that I like to definitely always if I can. I try to stay away from some. I try to stay away from some colleges just because of the simple fact that there's just a lot of you just don't ever know. There's uncertainty sometimes. Will the play clock go out or something, or is that just on purpose? They have the thing right there blacked out. It's like a blackout night or something or something. You know, like they always say like whiteout conditions or whatever. They just say, oh hey, we gotta. So I mean, so yeah, like I said, we'll get a little bit of insight here on this game here. Maybe we can get a little bit of the other game going here. Get some seeing that here as well too. But yeah, we're definitely trying to do some different stuff over here, more different than anybody else is obviously doing here. Bill Cowher, oh shoot, Bill Cowher, oh, that's what it was here. Bill Cowher, Bill Cowher, the long-term, the Super Bowl head coach winner of the Pittsburgh Steelers here. So great for them to unveil the banner and give big respects to Bill Cowher because he was a great coach. I'll be honest with you, Bill Cowher was a great coach. No doubts about it. When you were playing Bill Cowher and the Pittsburgh Steelers, you were in for a game. You were in for a game. I mean, it wasn't. This is not like Look at him. Picture young Bill Cowher right there. That was young Bill Cowher when he was. But I appreciate watching him, on Sunday mornings on CBS with Boomer Esiason and obviously James Brown, JB, and the rest of those guys on that network. Nor do I know any of these guys or anything like that, but hey, I still but yeah. So we're all right. So we're gonna get. Looks like we're gonna have second quarter action here in NC State here. We're already second quarter action going on in obviously Columbia and Princeton. So like I said, I try to get up on here and talk sports, do things that I wanted to do, kind of show things and be able to kind of give people a perspective of how I could break down games, And like I said, I'm not here to try to get on ESPN or whatever else of that nature. I'm just trying to be a man that just tries to have a passion for something and just tries to do this as my personal vlog, and hopefully people can join in and be a part of it. And if not, that's cool too. And if you want to be an idiot and say stupid shit or dumb shit, well, that's cool too, man. Hey, I like to have fun too. I like to troll people too. I like to, jokey joke too. But to a certain extent, not to where it's, it crosses a fucking line, looks like, Louisville's going to be the first one to possibly score here today. Here. I'm telling you. I try to say, Louisville's not a team that's just gonna, just get beat down here tonight. They're gonna fight against NC State, and for them, it's important for them to get up on top here first. Here, get a lead on the road here. I feel, because if you can't get a lead on the road, it's gonna be tough sledding here. Tough sledding. Ooh, there is a flag though. There is a flag down. Maybe possibly for pass interference, possibly illegal contact, holding maybe. So, obviously it seems like it's probably going to go on NC State here. Yep, defensive holding there, so that is automatic first down. Yep. And that's the thing that kills you here, You want to get a good stop here. You got a good stop on that play, but because somebody could not, play proper defense here. I mean, it's not the end of the road here, but you gotta you got to realize here, penalties can cost you. Penalties extend drives, and what that does to offenses, it gives other teams life and hope. And there was a big stop right there. That was a big stop right there. Big stop for the NC State defense here. And like I said, I mean, it's not a killer and won't shut it down all the way, but that's what it looks like here. You come back after a penalty and you get a nice stop right there. That's going to help, NC State go, okay, guys, all right. It's long distance field goal range. We're looking at probably about a 40 plus 50-yard field goal from here. So a nice pocket there. Oh! Off the hands here. Looked like it was a good clean pocket for him. Looked like he had the route. He had it right down the middle, and just couldn't keep the hands on the ball there. So a 3rd and long here with 13:30 to go in the second quarter here in this 0-0 contest in the ACC here battle. Louisville has not lost a game yet here. NC State is 3-1 here. Oh, and another drop here. So what looked like a promising drive comes to a screeching halt, and now they have to trot out the field goal unit to take a long field goal, or possibly they might have to punt the ball here. So if you're an NC State fan here, you should be happy about that here. You should be surprised the fans are not pumped about that here. I mean, you got to stop here. And forcing them into a long field goal try here, which I don't know how well their field goal kicker is here. So they're kicking about a 40. Yeah, it's about a 40-something yard field goal here, and it is wide right, wide to the right. So no good. Like I said, long distance field goal was no good. Good stop there. NC State, good field position to start here the second quarter here. So NC State's got to capitalize here. They definitely want to win this game here tonight. They definitely got to capitalize on that here. I mean, that kicker, I mean, it wasn't even close. He shanked it. He shanked it to the right. I mean, he had plenty of leg. It was far to the right. It was meow. So obviously 13:21 to go in the game. So like I said, we gonna keep you updated as well on the Columbia and Princeton game here as well. All right, it is still 3-0 Princeton over Columbia right now in the second quarter here. So what has transpired to be a pretty good game here down there. So yeah, so now we're back. We don't have any kind of visual, so we can't really look in on the Columbia and Princeton game, the Ivy League battle. Just this game right now here, Louisville versus NC State, 0-0. Just tuning in. NC State defense held Louisville had to kick a long field goal that they just shanked. So good field position, as NC State was driving last drive they had before they got stopped. Louisville got a big sack on third down, so that's what helped them get the ball back. But yeah, so this is just Friday night, college football Friday night under the lights. Obviously got the ACC under the lights. We got Pac-12 under the lights here. We got the Ivy League under the lights. We have BYU in Cincinnati. We have Louisiana Tech, UTEP. So that's what we're talking about here tonight. We're talking college football. We obviously, there's baseball. We'll flex in and talk about We'll give updates on baseball. We'll give updates on the we'll give you updates on the WNBA playoffs as well between the New York Liberty and the Connecticut Sun here. But Bill Cowher was once an NC State Wolfpack coach before he was a Pittsburgh Steeler coach here in the ranks of the NFL here. So great to see him getting honored, and he's with their. It's all right. Sorry that I'm not giving any volume to this or whatever. I don't want to get, Oh! You got out of there. Ooh. Did not look good there for NC State. It looked like the quarterback was gonna possibly fumble the ball there. It was just I don't know. You can't have plays like that continue and to have success in this game and beat Louisville. You've got to be able to have some smarter play calling, and you can't break down and end up because those plays are the only plays that end up giving the team a chance. They hit you, fumble, and boom. Oh, and a big time. But there is a flag. Maybe roughing the passer, possibly roughing the passer. What do we got here? And we have holding. What's going on here? What do we got here, referee? What do we got? Zebras? Probably gonna get this guy for. Yep, holding. We got him for holding, but it's okay. They're over midfield now here. So NC State. I need NC State here because I picked NC State in the money line here. I feel like NC State's the better team here, and they could get the win here tonight. But it's gonna be a tough one here. It's gonna be a battle, definitely for sure, for them to get the W tonight. Because Louisville's not 4-0. They're not 4-0 because they're just some runovers. Oh my goodness! Did you see that? Did you see big number 50? Maybe number is it 58? Yeah, big number 58. Clark Jr. flew in there like a missile. He came in there hot. Damn near killed that quarterback there. I'll be honest with you. 2nd and 10 now here. They're basically almost to midfield here. Almost to the midfield mark here. They got to go. And a run. And their quarterback can run the ball a little bit here. He's now over the midfield here. So we got 3rd and manageable here, which is good. So NC State's got a quarterback that can actually run the ball a bit here. He is mobile. He's mobile enough to get out of there here. He seems to feel like if he can't see a read, if he just takes off and runs, and he's capable of getting it here. But he's got to be careful too. When you're doing stuff like that, the defense is looking out to get you that nice little pop, and one pop can squeak the ball out, and there it goes. Oh, there's another flag on the field here. I don't know what's going on here. I mean, was it holding maybe? Might be getting a holding here on the offense here. If it is, it's going to be declined. Yep, holding. Oh, yep, holding. But actually, they're making him repeat. So it's going to be really 3rd and long now here. So it's 3rd and long. Take him out of the midfield range here. So now you got 3rd and long here. Holding and penalties, like I said. Penalties extend, or penalties can kill your drive here, and a penalty has just killed the drive here of NC State here. So it's 3rd and 14 right now. So it is not looking too promising here. So. Oh, did he get it? No. No, he's I'd say about a yard short maybe. But great attempt, though. You got to give it to him, though. That was a great attempt here. And if I was NC State, you might want to go for it here. Like I said, if you're NC State, this is 4th and 1 here. I don't necessarily think you need to bring out the punt team. I don't necessarily bring out the punt team. This is what we like to call in the football terms no man land. When you get to no man's land, you gotta decide. And so they're deciding, hey, we're gonna punt the ball. Our defenses play well here. I don't know. And it's like, oh, they faked it up the middle. They faked it up the middle for the first down. Oh, like a Dan Campbell fake right there. Oh Lord, they what? Didn't even see it coming. Look at Bill Cowher's like, yep, I love that. I co-sign that. That's what I was thinking. You're in no man's land. You got to do some sort of fake, and I'm glad they made a fake. It was one of those right up the middle too, right up the gut here. It keeps the drive alive for NC State. Good job with the Wolfpack here. Good job and good call there. Good call. Good call there. Good call there. Here. So keeps this drive going here. Let's see. NC State can get a touchdown here. And he catches on the sidelines here, so they're at least in field goal range at least here now. At least in field goal range here. Like I said, yesterday I went for about 2 hours yesterday. We can in the sports show here, we can almost do about the same here. Like I said, just trying to give a little glimpse into sports here. I'm not showing all the whole game or anything of that nature, just a little bit of the game here. Basically, mostly in this game, I've caught everything in the second quarter here so far. Try to get some live look on the other football games that are going to be coming up, and obviously we'll give you a breakdown on the scores of baseball and the WNBA playoffs. But yeah, I changed the name. Yeah, I'll probably change the name of my sports thing for quite some time. But I said, I'm gonna just do script sports because I think it sounds dope here. Sounds dope. It's got a good name, good ring to it. Oh, there we go. Nice catch. Nice catch by the receiver. Come on, we need to. Yeah, number 82 again. Number 82 again on this drive. That's the second big catch he's got. Him and this quarterback Armstrong are connecting together here. I like it. I like it. I like it. We like it. We like it. We like it. We like it a lot. And then I feel like I'm not getting blared out by the light up here, but I don't have the light on here. It's actually the light outside. Well, we got partly cloudy skies here. But yeah, looks like we're gonna see a possible scoring drive here. Maybe. We see a touchdown here. All right. Well, looks like it's gonna be third down. Third and manageable. Third about. Yep, I was gonna say about third and 4 or third. It's third and 3 here. So definitely need to get a conversion here. Definitely need to get a touchdown here. If they can continue, if they can get a first down here and then just continue to milk the clock and get a touchdown here, definitely. I mean, that's why I kind of didn't really like the over and under in this matchup here. I felt like the could be a little ugly game. I mean, there might be points in the second half. You don't know. Ooh, don't like the spot there. Don't like the spot there. I think that yeah. I mean, I think I think he should have went more to the outside. I think if he would have broke to the outside a little more, I felt like he had a really good shot to get the first down here. And once again, they're going to go for it here on 4th and 1 here. I mean, at this point, you have to go for it here. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it here. First down. First down. So we got a first and goal. First and goal. Let's get it. Let's get it going. Like I said, looking like they're lined up in a big package here. Definitely going to be a run. Touchdown, NC State! First touchdown of the night here for the NC State running back here. Mims. And great cut back inside and great read in the hole there. That's great. Great recognition here. Great blocking. Great recognition by the running back. Great execution. 13 plays. 6-minute drive. That's what they needed here. They definitely needed that. And it all started with that fake field goal in the midfield here. And then that other conversion here that helped them, continue this drive here. So NC State, first one is on the board here tonight. Getting the first touchdown on the board here tonight. So it is a 7-0 NC State lead with 6:27 to go here. And Princeton and Columbia, it is 3-0 here. Princeton is still leading 3-0 now here. This is looking like more of a defensive game here. So, like I said, I'm not too scared. Even though if it stays 3-0 here, and it kind of helps a little bit here. And hopefully maybe Columbia can get one, break a score or two. This is, like I said, the Ivy League is really weird. Very weird to bet them in college as far as basketball or football. Not very many people like to bet the Ivy League here. I'm a type of person. I bet them. It's no shame in the game. But yeah, Princeton is leading 3-0, almost halftime here. Let's go to baseball. Let's give you some rundown on the baseball scores here. Pirates are up 3-0 in the top of the 5th. We have the Guardians leading 7-4 over the Detroit Tigers. Boston Red Sox up 2-0 on the Baltimore Orioles in the bottom of the 5th. Toronto Blue Jays lead 4-0 over the Tampa Bay Rays. We got the Atlanta Braves winning 2-0 over the Nationals in the top of the 3rd. 0-0 in the top of the 2nd between the Padres and the White Sox here. We got the New York Liberties leading 44-26 with 5:24 to go in the second quarter here. So basically all we need is Columbia right now. We just need Columbia, the Columbian Columbia College here out there on the East Coast. We need them to come through for us here because everyone else so far right now is putting the coverage right now. All right. Man, see, you got a college guy that actually cares. He's actually raised over 400K for various charities. Not because somebody told him he had to do it. That's because he felt like that's the right thing to do as a man, as a human being. You give back to the people that give back to you, regardless of stature, nature, gender, race, ethnicity. So, we salute you, number 91. We salute you. trade. Is somebody trying to trade me again? Alright. Oh, 1 second. I gotta go. There you go. There you go. Gotta go figure this shit out now. This guy. Well, this one guy's trying to trade. This guy wants Austin Eckler, but he wants to give me David Montgomery and fucking Puka Nakua. I'm sorry, dude. I'm not giving up Austin Eckler for Puka and David Montgomery. You are tripping, dude. And I guess Hamlin's going to make his debut against the Miami Dolphins this weekend. Because I think Joey Porter's not going to be playing. Alright, let's see what team is this here that we have our trade here. That this trade has gone down into here. Accept the trade, Chris and Benzie pending, Benzie. It's like, dude, he's gonna trade you that, dude. Like, see, I don't get that. Like, you're gonna trade him a running back. You're gonna trade for his running back that hasn't played yet, and you're gonna give him a running back that's already played. Like, get out of here, bro. Like, I'm sorry, I had to vote against that trade. I'm sorry, I had to vote against that trade. This man's got Dameon Pierce, B. John Robinson, Zach Moss, and he's got Saquon Barkley. But why would, see, I don't know why did you do that? Because right now, Dameon Pierce isn't doing shit for him, really. Bijan Robinson's kind of been the workhorse, but really it's been Zach Moss has been the unsung hero here. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I just had to vote. I had to vote against that shit because that just. Trying to trade me some bullshit, like get the fuck out of here. All right. Wow. So Austin Eckler is gonna. It sounds like Austin Eckler's being doubtful here. So if he's doubtful here, I got a chain here. I got Devin a chain, or like I said, I have Pachenko here, which I think I might have to put Pachenko in here. We'll rock Pachenko and B.J. Robinson here. Debo's leaning towards questionable, so that way then I could probably, flex. There, got Miami Dolphins defense here, which is good because the guy I'm playing has Josh Allen. So, or no, oh no, well my other league guy is. I don't think this guy does. But got Pat Firemouth here. I mean, Darren Waller. At some point, Darren Waller's got a feast here, right? I mean, and I got